Morning, coming to you live at $0 $800 36 minutes. Saturday, July 27th, 2019. Coming to you live. Good morning. Hope everybody had a great week. I hope some prosperity worked for you. I hope all that you desire, that you wanted, work for you, and things are going as you plan. As long as you plan it out, things that you have the power and energy and the ability. So the power, ability, and the energy to control. And for the things that you can, you have the inability not to control, that you allow those things just to pass away. Don't fret, don't stress, don't worry. And that's what I want to talk about today. And this topic is accepting your plight. I'm no longer going to use the word black. That's our slave name, African descendant. That means we have to descend from Africans that we don't even know where we come from. What part of Africa are you from? Where are you from? What's your tribe name? We have no documentations. There is no lineage for us to know that information. So how do we know we're African? How do we know we're just not native to the land? We don't have to be Native American. We're not American. That's the name created after the takeover, after the conquering. So what are we and what are you? So the name I'm going to use, I'm going to explain this in the next couple of recordings if you watching me on here and there, so you would know. The name I'm going to go by, I'm going to call African, Black, American people that look as me, I'm going to call us Indigo for now until I learn who I am. I don't know my lineage or background, so I don't know if I am even African at all. I can just be native to the land and just have the dark skin, but I can reside from Africa, but I don't know that. I'm no longer doing the I don't know. That's why I titled this the plight, accepting your plight. I have no beef with indigo men and women, quote unquote African descendant men and women that goes out of their human race. I call it the human race because hue is the skin pigment and the skin color. And man is deciding of the chapter of am I a man or a woman. So if you go out of your race, I don't mind that anymore. I'm just not going to. I know the history still. I can be around people as that, but I don't have to respect it in its own right. I have my right to not respect that regardless. And so I'm not going to accept that no more. But I'm going to be okay, and I can understand why. Because even in the discussion, accepting your plight. Reason I'm saying that is, there is at least thousands of indigo, quote unquote, African descendant men out there that's single, that's good men. I know I talk about this a lot, but we have to now come to the realization after knowing I'm 36. I know if indigo, quote unquote, African descendant women desire to be with a man such as me, it don't take me to have a six-figure job. Because at the end of the day, who am I? Still me. It don't take for me to have a foreign car or American-made car or a car made by a certain, and I'm paying 60, 80. It don't take that, because at the end of the day, who am I? I'm still me. It don't take for me to take her on all these extravagant trips, to have a big house. I'm not able, I don't have a big giant corporation or business, because at the end of the day, man, you have to say this to yourself. This is why I set my plight. I am still the same man. Whether I have a big giant house, a nice luxury car, if I have luxury, whether I have money to blow, money to spend, whether I have a garnishment of just hustling, what we call it ambition, or hustling to do a lot of things. After the day, I'm still me. When I interact with the opposite sex, which is woman, I'm looking for a woman that can bear my seed, and I will protect, and I will discipline. And the word I was looking for before, she would chastise. I'm searching for that type of woman, but it's hard to find because this is the hardest thing. And this is why That's why I don't listen to women per se. A woman that already allowed the man to bore his seed in her is no longer. It's a plant. She's planted. She gave the seed a home. No man. So every time a man exchanges his sexual pleasure inside of a woman, he's allowing his seed to enter her. That become how they say fertile soil. You cannot. You're no longer a man will bore his seed in her, any man after him. Once that man bore his seed in her, there's no other man after her. That's why we don't understand that. It is hard when you a man have put your seed into a woman and try to have another relationship, and a woman that let a man put his seed in her, you cannot. It's going to be difficult because you already established this is who I want. You took on the completion of man and woman. Man, woman, child. And the creator. The full circle of life. Man, woman, child. So when you reject, you can't reject the seed no more. That's why when you abort, you define all the meaning of life. And when men unrightfully take the woman precious, the ones that find it sacred, that have not gave up herself in virginity, he supposed to marry her. Not even the doctrination of marriage, the completion of life. We don't honor the seed. And then statistics keep changing, keep saying men that are single live a happier life. Women that are single live a happy. They say, man, we are oppressed statistically. It's our 60% or whatever it is. Okay, I say maybe a change. You know why they're depressed? Because men are put on the world to be fruitful and multiply. If he put his seed nowhere, and this is the thing we have to realize. We can't say, I love a man that will protect the same race woman. He don't have a seed on his earth. He's unsupported. They say the most unprotected woman on this earth is the indigo, quote unquote, African descendant. Well, if she's the unprotected, that means there's not a man around that's getting her support, right? The woman was supposed to nurture the man. See, and then you will listen to people that's bitter, that's hurt. I'm not bitter and hurt. I can tell my friend I can hang around my married friend and my single friend. I'm going to say single things, and I'm going to have an aspect I respect his marriage. He don't have to copy off of me. He's married. I am not married. I am seeking for a woman. He has a woman. So when we go out, we're going to do things. I'm not going to go to a strip club. He's not a single man. If we go to a bar, it's going to be a 35 and older bar of my age group. I'm not going to go to a bar where people are only looking to hook up. That's anything under 35 and even 35. Those people are still looking to mingle, but they're single. But then in a bar, when people respect the age, now we're mature in those bars. I'm married. Okay, the woman walk away. She don't pursue. But it's always that one estranged woman that want to be promiscuous and break the taboo of respect of the man being married. That's what I call breaking the taboo. So I'm calling it taboo because she know he's married. She's trying to intertwine. They already intertwined. I cannot come between a woman that has a child already. That's why I ask women, that's why single people should only be with single. And people say it's great if you have a child and you meet someone that don't have a child or have a child or a few children and y'all great together. I'm not denying that. But I'm saying it's harder for people to tell other people. It's going to be harder for us, man. That's why I say I accepted my plight. I know I'm not the most desired man based on what we have depicted of a quality of a man in this world. For indigo, quote unquote, African descendant women, they gave them, and this is what they're going to choose. So that's why I say I'm not mad if she go out of her race, because that means she don't care about the history. She don't care about her brother, the same race man can be smited. She don't care about that. So if she don't care about that, it's kind of hard for me to care about her. And people look at that, oh, you don't care about the same race. No, it's I care about her, but I cannot do nothing about that. She made her bed. She made a choice. And then when she made her choice, I accepted that plight. Plight is the way, is the order it's going. I'm not going, only I can intertwine in my plight. Only I have the energy and the power in my plight. I control my direction. So I can't worry about if I'm going to find a wife or not. This is to the men. And I'll agree with you. If you African, quote unquote, African descendant, indigo men, decide to go out your race, I am more cool with you because you are a man. Because I can talk to a man. He's going to be filled with emotions, but I can get him to calm down. I cannot get a woman filled with emotion just to calm down. If you see, even in social media world, even in reality, I talk to women that does that. Their mind spec is okay. It's okay if he hate the food, if he's a Caucasian man, and there's a reason he's called Caucasian, and he throws the food, but she say he still loves her. But when I do it, it hurts her. See what I'm saying? It's okay. I understand. I understand where she's coming from. But I don't understand the foolery that she allowed. There's a big difference. I can understand where you're coming from, but I'm not going to understand that foolery that you allowed. No damn man should be throwing food at the wall for saying that food is nasty. And she should be okay with that. No way in hell. She should be okay with that because my mother would not accept that. And the one more thing, I get a lot of things from my mother. And this is my last time. And I'm going to probably post one more thing on my Snapchat and Instagram. And I know women won't. I know women were happy. I'm no longer doing the African Descendant, no African Descendant woman series. I'm done with it. I'm no longer, and I'm not angry. It can seem angry. I'm done talking about women. I'm done. All I'm going to be doing, men, is I'm going to continue the African, quote-unquote, Indigo. I'm going to do the, quote-unquote, African Descendant series, but it's going to be called the Indigo series. I'm going to keep the name because I want to show my growth. It's called Old Grounds. Everything's in full circle. So I'm finally learning the circle of life. I'm learning the completion of life because I am whole. I am established and I am complete. That makes me perfect. So what I say unto one, I say unto all, is your path, is your journey, is your choice. Choose wisely. This is my plight. I accepted my plight. I'm not highly desired by the same race women. I am okay with that. And you might see me now. I respect my journey. I want to respect my journey on seeking, and I ask the people that is my 59 part family members and people that watch. I'm not against the indigo, quote unquote, African descended diaspora. I'm not losing my black power, my blackness. I'm on a quest. No, I'm on seeking love, and the spirit came to me, and it's showing me I live in a cultural area where racism is still prevalent. I can meet non-racist white women, but then there's 6 or 7 other racist white women. I can meet one non-racist white man, then there's 6 or 7. But they probably don't even, those white people probably don't even associate with those white people, which that's a good thing. So that actually gives some type of understanding. They're trying to break free because you got to remember, white people are cursed as well. They're cursed as well. If their ancestors were killing us and they want no part of that, you can tell even during the times and the trials, which I even say they all still racist in a way, but I won't say it that much now because I'm seeing maybe they all not racist, but as we was born into a slavery of a race, they was born into that hatred. You got to remember that. They were born into hatred. We were born into slavery. So how can we say, and I'm not defending them, I'm just understanding the plight. Because our plight got to be, it can't, they had their fathers and ancestors was hurting us. Our ancestors were being hurt. And then there have powered people that was actually helping us get out of slavery. I don't mean Congress. I don't mean politicians. I mean straight up good people that we're not of the same race or human, but I say human being because we're being. They was actually being. They wasn't destroying. They couldn't help it that he was white and he was born to that evil white woman. And he had an evil white father and an evil white grandmother and grandfather. And he had an evil white sister. He can't help that. She can't help she had an evil family member too, and she's not evil. She can't help that. Just as we can't help that we're going to have some of us that kill each other and some that want to help each other. We can't control that. But we can control ourselves. So on my journey of finding love, and if you see me and I show, that don't mean that's the one I'm marrying. That's not who I am. I might even come back. Maybe the indigo, quote unquote, African descendant woman. And I don't mean, and what I learned, the African descendant, quote unquote, women, the indigo women that more desire me, it seems as those are the ones that's engaged and married. I wouldn't be with. We're not desire. I mean, I have great. It'd be saying, wow, if we laugh about it, if you weren't married, and it's nothing sexual energy, it's good, healthy energy we give into each other, and it's a one-time thing. I don't get her phone number. She don't get my phone number, and we have a great discussion, topic, talking, subject of objectiveness, and it's not, that's the word, I'm not going to disagree, but we are very subjective. We are very objective about our situations, about our plight, our understanding. We're not fighting, and we walk away because she's married or she's engaged or she's a girlfriend to a man that's looking to court her, or hopefully that's what she's desiring from that man. So we walk away unscathed. We walk away. So thank you, family, for joining and listening. This is my plight. I'm going to, and I've been around, I'll give you some examples. I've been invited to the Indian man house. I've been invited to a Russian man house. I've been invited to a Chinese lady house. She didn't look at me as evil. She let me in her house. She invited me in her bedroom. She felt my sexual energy, but she didn't think, oh my God, he's going to rape me. And she's young. And you can call that naive or whatever you want. She didn't have that. And we can say, well, I got to protect myself. From who? I'm me though. And this is almost, I don't cry, but this is a cry. You're scared of me for what? I want to cuss, but that don't help. That don't mean nothing. You scared of me for what? A little Chinese lady. I am 6'5". I am huge. I could have lifted her up like this and took what I want from her. But my women that's big as me, that want something good, you're scared of me. You're scared of us. They not scared of me. I don't care what you say. It could be, I know they can be racist, but they can have they're scared of me. The wrong woman, she cut herself because she had a knife in her couch. She invited me in. An indigo, quote unquote, African descendant woman. She was scared of me. The little Chinese woman wasn't. The Middle Eastern, and don't say because it was a slave mentality, they knew you wouldn't go hurt them. I wasn't going to hurt nobody. I wasn't going to hurt the indigo woman. I wasn't going to hurt the Polish woman. I wasn't going to hurt the Chinese woman. I wasn't going to hurt the same race woman. Wasn't going to hurt my sister. I'm not going to hurt the little girl. The lady will leave a little girl around me, even though I don't want it, because I see what happened. I seen the dude get in trouble because the woman, the indigo woman, the quote-unquote African descendant woman, he ain't want to be with her anymore. So he said he touched her daughter. He lost all his money, his rank in the military. And then she lied. She had no punishment but a lie, and her daughter would get older and even she didn't have to know about that because she won't see the man no more. And it messed up his life. So you scared of me, but you want me to defend you. Think about that, women. You're scared of me, but you want me to defend you. I am unsupported. You're mad at some other man, but you treat me. But it's okay that other race man can kill your brother in the same hand and then kiss you and hold you and grab you and say he protecting you. How is that? Arousal.